All right, and we are live with Writing Sprint Thursday on this wonderful June 5th. Abby, how's it going?
Oh, it is going a-okay. I'm still trying to
Excellent.
figure out the delay thing. I'm looking, we have 14 people and we were 26 seconds in when it looks like we caught up. So we're trying to figure this out. All
Yeah,
right.
the people
Well,
see us. So if you're in the chat, let us know what the first thing you saw was, and if you saw the timer, what number it was at approximately, and that lets us know what's going on. I'm gonna give some quick shout outs here though to everyone that's hanging out in the chat. We have B and NJ and Keo and Elena and Aaron and JM Brown and Erica and Renee and Sarah and Lee Lizzie and Reed, and I think I got everybody, and NJ. I don't think I said NJ before. So hi everybody. It's we're not actually your hosts today. We're just filling in until Hank gets here. The Dabble team just had a meeting, as we do the first Thursday of every month, and so we wanted to give Hank a chance to stretch his legs, walk his dog, have some lunch before he hangs out here.
yeah.
All right. Uh, saw you two saying we're here. Okay, so you didn't even see the countdown at all. Interesting. Okay, we're still working it out. We're gonna figure out. Oh, Ashley, I missed you. What the heck? Well, hi, Ashley. Let me. I want to grab the link for the first sprint here. It is below me, but if you were already logged in, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes ago, it's probably not there. You might have to refresh the page. But here is our first sprint. B saying, Ashley, you're never missed. You're unforgettable. NJ saying 3 days of Abby. That's a bonus. Excellent. All right. Yeah, our first sprint starts in 20 minutes as per usual. We have 3 20-minute sprints up today with a 5-minute break in between. Abby, are you going to hang out with me for the first sprint?
I might hang out with you for the first sprint.
Yeah.
I could totally
Excellent.
do that. I have my project pulled up in the computer and I've already met my daily word goal, but I mean, what the
There you
heck? I
go.
can go
Yeah.
over, right? There's no shame in that. Writing
No, if
more than
anything,
you
that's a great
intended.
thing. Keo saying, "Dang, we don't get a trio host one day. One day." We're busy folks behind the scenes here. We got a lot of stuff coming up for Dabble and for the community and for all the writers out there. It's very exciting. But great question coming in from Ashley here. We have a couple minutes to spare. What's everyone drinking today? Any snackies? Yeah, water.
Just water.
Maybe I'll make a coffee after this, but I
So
just
boring.
ran out of time this morning. I don't know. I love Fresca. Okay. And I go in like little stints of not buying it. I'm in a stint of buying it right now. And oh, it is so, I love grapefruit. I love bubbly water. It's just the best.
You would probably like Hank's Sundrop.
Really.
I feel like you might dig that. Yeah.
Oh, see? B? It's B's favorite. So read Monster Energy drink. Keo, water and a Caesar salad.
I
Yeah,
feel
Renee,
like
one of the
all
things.
those things track. Like
Yeah.
just from what I know about everyone, I feel like all those things track.
NJ's wondering when Robert will return. Robert fills in the gaps for us, but he does all the behind the scenes marketing and content and SEO stuff so that we can focus on the fun stuff. So we give thanks to Robert that that we get to be the ones on here because he's dealing with the technical things.
But don't say BTS to Robert. We made that mistake this week. BTS means behind the scenes, but it's also the K-pop group that he really likes. So
He's a K-pop fan for sure. So Ashley has wine in a glass Pride sparkly cup. I love it. Elena has a very
nice.
big water bottle. Fantastic. I saw a bee has pasta salad and some vanilla cream coffee. That's awesome. Oh, Erica did her first sprint with Robert. Tell him I say hi. I will. All right. I'm popping this up here because we're starting in 5 seconds. So happy writing, everyone. We'll see you on the other side. All right, everyone, and that is our first sprint of the day done. How are we all doing? How'd we do? Abby, how'd that go for you?
I don't know. Let me see how many words. I don't remember where I was when I started, but today I've got over 1,000 words,
Excellent.
1,068. So I'll take those
Excellent.
couple extra.
Lee Lizzie got 366. Iva just joined, wrote about 20 words. Oh, hello, Hank.
Hey, sorry, I flew in at the last minute. Sorry.
They were
That's
just
okay.
asking for a triple host. So look,
It's true.
just a minute.
Triple host.
We're just celebrating some wins here from our first sprint. Iva's sick and overworked, but writing is surprisingly calming, so I'm glad that's working out for you. Renee got 103 and B 646. Ashley coming in at 830. I think Ashley's going to get 1,000 one day. Oh,
easily 1,000 one day.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Okay.
Aaron got 142. Keo got 166 and has to go to work. So thanks for joining us, Keo. I'm glad you got some writing in.
Yeah.
Reed got 492. Ashley says we're on a 5-second delay, so that's good to know. Sarah got 143. And where am I here? 890 for JM Brown, also a very big number. I'm expecting 1,000 for JM one day. 118 for Elena, 268 for Erica. And excellent. Okay, I think we caught up on everyone. I got 23 whole words. So
23, but you're revising.
I'm revising, yeah.
You're revising.
Hank, how are you doing today?
I'm fantastic. How are you guys?
Fantastic now that I get to hang out with my two best work friends. Don't tell Robert that.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
But no, I'm making good progress on this revision, which is nice. Want to get this out and get the audiobook started on it, and then move on to my other many things that need revising. So I don't know. I've always been a big fan of revise, like split up your writing time between continuing to write and revising. And I like to practice what I preach, but man, I have so much stuff that needs revising though. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll try and do some fun writing now and then.
I am revising as well. I have a project that I've been working on. I haven't talked about it a whole lot. I did early, but I'm getting ready to turn in my sci-fi adventure trilogy, and we're working on cover art and stuff right now. Steve and I have been emailing back and forth, and it's getting to the exciting stage. So, but I've turned in an entire finished trilogy before we published the first. So
that's awesome.
So I've kind of been steadily working in the background, and yeah, so I'm doing some polish work today. So I'm starting a new Dabble project that I can start porting everything over from my others that I've been editing in and making it all pretty and all that. So that's what I'm going to be working on today.
Excellent. I realized the other day I hadn't asked you about how that trilogy is going, and that's
very
cool.
Well, you know, it's interesting, and I talked a little bit. We had a staff meeting this morning. I mentioned some different things that I was using to check continuity, you know, between, you know, because by the time you get to book 3, and this is the benefit of writing a whole trilogy before publishing, is you can fact check yourself. You know, did this really happen this way? And if someone gets to book 3 and they read this and they go, I don't think that's what I remember, you know, so that's the advantage of, you know, being able to see the entire landscape before you send it out to the world. So
yeah, very cool.
Hopefully by the end of summer, fingers crossed, hopefully by end of summer, we're going to hit the stores with it. And we've got audio book production that's going to start soon and all that kind of stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
And speaking of the summer, B saying, I'm so looking forward to the upcoming indie series, that being indie summer.
B, you have no idea the awesomeness that is to come. You have, maybe you do have some idea, but
it's gonna be but not the whole thing.
Yeah, but you have some idea because we won't shut up about it. But it's going to be amazing.
All right, 10 seconds till the sprint starts. I'm going to bow out now.
Same thing. Right, bye, everybody.
See you later. See you in 20 minutes, everybody. All right, everybody. That's the end of sprint number 2. I hope you all successfully got all the words written. I'm going to join sprint number 3, and I'll post the link in the chat here. Looks like Ashley was having trouble getting into sprint number 2 in the middle there. I'm so sorry about that. I hope you got it worked out, Ashley. But anyway, there's the link to sprint number 3 is posted there. We've got about 4.5 minutes. How did everybody do? B, 667 for a total of 1396 so far. Amazing work, B. Reed, 562 for a subtotal of 1054. Amazing. 112 for Worship the Nephilim. J.M. Brown, 906. Boy, you guys are just kicking butt today. Amazing. RL Platt, 531, my best in a while. Congratulations. You know, when we all write together, amazing things happen. I have a minus 21 words in total. Writing is amazing. I feel much better now. That's great. Elena, 157. Good job, everybody. Good job. I am, as I mentioned in the last break, I am doing some editing, and I've got a couple of projects open, one on screen here and one on another screen, and I'm copying and pasting things back and forth as I'm trying to make this final project pretty to turn into to my publisher, hopefully very soon. And maybe we'll have some news to share with everybody. As Ashpash said, it was only showing me a box on an empty screen. I used the link in the description, and that worked. Well, I'm glad that it finally worked for you. Hopefully, we won't have any issues this time around. Everyone, go ahead and click over to sprint number 3 for me, if you would. Just make sure that you're able to get in. Copy your words from one sprint instance over to the new one, so you don't lose anything. And make sure that we keep it all. B says, yep, I'm assuming that it's working for B. Ashpash 1625 minus 830 equals 795. Quick maths. I understand. My short story is turning into a novella. Not sure I'll try to edit it back down to a short story later, but I'm enjoying the way it's going. I love it when you have an idea of something, but when you're in the creative flow, other ideas kind of pop off and you think of new possibilities, and it's so much fun to explore those while the creative fury is going. Ashpash says this one is fine. So good. Glad everyone is able to get in. I'll post the link to sprint number 3 one more time in the chat, just so no one loses it, or someone that might be coming in late can see it. Who's getting close to the end of your short story, novella, novel? Is anyone in that final stretch? Tell me about it if you are. And then if you are in the final stretch, what are your plans for, when you finish that first draft, or maybe this is a second draft, or, what is your plan for moving forward? B said, oh my, which story, Hank? B, that's my problem. I usually have about 8 different projects in the works in various stages of, of being finished or being started. And we have a joke, the Dabble marketing team, is that we say that we do not lack for great ideas. We are so good at generating ideas of things we want to do and things that we think will be awesome. Now it's, acting on those ideas and making them into something. RL Platt said editing's so sort of. Read, my sci-fi novel is in beta reader stage. Oh, amazing. Exciting that, when you get to that speed and it's actually getting out to the world. That's made. J.M. Brown, I'm getting right on my MC scene before I switch POVs. Beast and finished 2 kid stories, working on my Dragon Cat about 2/3 through today. I have a new one. Awesome. See you guys in 20 minutes. This is sprint number 3. All right, everybody. That's the end of sprint number 3. I hope you got all the words written today. Thank you for joining us. We will return on Tuesday. Your host will be Abby. And on Wednesday, your host will be Doug. And then I'll be back next Thursday. Remember, you can go to wordsprints.org anytime you want. Spin up a sprint, share it with your friends, share it over at storycraft.cafe. Ask folks to join you if you want to sprint along with some friends. And I hope that you'll use this tool that we've created and help you get your words every day. Worship the Nephilim with 389, Ashpash 699. That sprint for a total of 2324. Amazing work. B613 total today, 2009. Amazing. We had a new person join us today. Precious, it's so good to see you today. Hope that you'll make it part of your writing routine to stop by every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and join us here on the Dabble channel. We always, if you're not subscribed to the Dabble YouTube channel, please do. We have events, multiple events every week, things to help you with your writing life, input from successful authors, and we kind of pick their brain as to what makes them tick and what things they've learned along their journey. We have workshops where we do a deep dive on different topics, and don't forget, we have our big indie summer campaign kicking off the 1st of July. So make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, and so you don't want to miss anything, and hit the little notification bell as well. That makes sure that you get notified when we have something going on. Anyway, I'm going to step out now, and thank you all for joining us. We'll see you again next Tuesday. Don't forget, copy your words out of the WordSprint site and into your Dabble project or whatever program you use. We hope you write in Dabble. It's the best writing software ever. We say, a little tongue in cheek, but we hope you do. And, your words are safe for about 24 hours in the WordSprint site, but make sure you copy them out so you don't lose anything. Thank you all. We'll see you next week.